Hello. I know it's been a while, but I have lots to say, obviously. Okay, so it has been a long time, so I'm going to talk about all my trips though. So a few weeks ago, well, actually it was like a month and a half ago, but we went to Orvieto. The school took us on a day trip there. It's about an hour and a half outside of Rome, and it's a very small town, super quiet. There was legitimately no people there except our entire school and all the professors that we brought, because of course we brought like 5 or 6 professors and all their children, because that makes sense. And one of my professors gave us a tour of this like really old well. Um, it really wasn't that great. It was like a really small, just like a little Tuscan hill village. And then we went to this really old Gothic church, and then they took us to this restaurant for lunch, and it was like all the waitresses and all the staff were in like traditional Orvieto like garments or whatever, like their traditional dress, and they spoke no English, of course. And yeah, it was really good. They gave us like this like sweet and sour chicken, but it was like not what we thought it was gonna be, but it was really good. Okay, so that's that. And then the next like 3 days later, I went to a cooking class, and we got to make fried and stuffed zucchini flowers, and it was they were so good. And I learned how to make ravioli with ricotta and spinach. So, now I'm kind of a chef, so no big deal. And then we made tiramisu. So that one's really exciting. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that again because she did a lot of help for me, but I guess I could try. Yeah, I don't know. It was phenomenal though. And then they paired everything with the different wines. We had like prosecco with our zucchini flowers and Chianti with our ravioli, and then we had this dessert wine with our tiramisu, and it was disgusting, like so gross. It was like really sweet, and it came in like a shot glass, but it wasn't a shot, and it was so gross. But it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. It was one of like the best things that I did. Um, it was really fun. They had like 3 different sections with this company, and it was like a discounted price for us. So it was like only like €35 for us, and there was like 20 people from our school there, and it was really nice. I had a really good time. Yeah, so that's that. I'm just gonna try to keep these kind of short because I have a lot to catch up on with my videos, but those are 2 ones that were kind of old. But yeah, so I've been eating a lot. All my trips revolve around eating. I went to Bologna and Modena, and I ate the whole time. Oh my gosh, I really need to work out, but I'm not working out. But I don't really care. My legs are pretty strong because, I walk a lot, but I eat so much. I thought I gained so much weight, and I checked myself on the scale at spring break, and I really didn't. But oh God, it's just, I eat so much. Sometimes I just feel so gross. So I went to Bologna, and pretty much all I did was eat there. We got there on a Friday in March, I think. I don't know. I don't know what the date is. I have no perception of time or date anymore. But we went to like the Italy world, where it's just like Italy, but like it's like the biggest one in Italy. And it was like it was so big you could like ride bikes around it, but of course the bikes were closed that day. Like of course the day I was there I couldn't ride the bikes. But so we just kind of like walked around and ate everything that we saw, and it was phenomenal. And we had like pizza and pasta and pizza frita and cannolis and gelato. Yeah, just like a little bit of everything. But Bologna is like the birthplace of bolognese, obviously. So we had lots of lasagna. It's also like the birthplace of tortellini. I had this pumpkin tortellini. Oh, it was so good. And then during that weekend, I also went to Modena, just like an hour away from there. Not even, it's really like 25 minutes. And that's like where all the balsamic production takes place. Like it has to be like especially made there, and it's like all this like government stuff that has like all these like very specific requirements. So we got to go to like this production place where they like make it in the place that we got the tour of. They had been making balsamic for like ever. I don't even remember how old that place is, but they have a barrel that's like a couple hundred at least years old, like 500 years old or something ridiculous like that. So we like got a little tour of like how they make the balsamic and like the family tradition and like all this stuff, and then we had a tasting. Oh, the lighting is super weird. So then we had a tasting, and we got to taste like the dark balsamic and like the different ages, like 10 years, 12 years, 20 years, 30 years. We had like white balsamic. We had like a fruity one. We had like pear and apple and orange, and then we got to try chocolate with balsamic inside. Oh, it was so good. There was dark chocolate with like regular balsamic inside, and then they had milk chocolate with orange balsamic inside. Oh, it was so good. And then after that, we went to lunch, and the dessert for the lunch was ice cream with balsamic in it, and it was actually really good. Like I was like, I don't really know, but I really enjoyed it. Nobody else did, but I liked it. so, so that was 3 big weekends of me just eating so much. So, yeah. Okay. Bye bye.